Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I actually went and installed a mod that should help me out, and in turn will help you out. It's the external item description mods. There are a lot of items in the game that I don't know exactly what they do, and so I figured that this would just make that easier. We are going to do another hard run with Isaac, hard mode run, I guess, whatever you want to call it. But we are going to do another one with Isaac. We'll get on into it, and we'll use this external items description just to help us see exactly what we're working with on all these runs. I've never used this mod before, so I haven't really troubleshot it or anything to see if it gives us any issues. As right now, I figure we're just playing for fun anyway, so it'd be better to know exactly what these items are going to do. Got Curse of Darkness, which isn't ideal, just because it makes it hard for me to see tinted rocks, but we will progress anyway. So we'll get Bob's Curse. It's 5 bombs. I mean, 5 bombs is nothing to scoff at in the very beginning of the game. Bombs can be kind of hard to come by. Before we do the boss fight, I am going to look around just to see if I see any tinted rocks. I don't see any yet, but that doesn't mean that there aren't any there. It could just mean that I'm just blind to seeing them for right now. We're going to hopefully play a lot better this round than we played last round, because those last two matches that I played they were brutal. We had a horrible mom fight that caused us to lose the second run, and then the first run was it was terrible too. There's a chance that we could get a soul heart out of these fires. It's a super low chance, but there is a chance. At the very least, we'll get a couple keys. Get a luck up, that's nice. Looks like we're going to have enough sense. Yeah, so we have enough sense that I will go to the shop just to see if we can get a soul heart out of the shop. If we don't find a tinted rock. Oh, that was bad. I didn't expect him to shoot that way. So yeah, I will go to the shop to see if we can get a tinted rock if we can't find one somewhere else to get that soul heart. Not starting off well with the damage. Just being 100% real with that. I mean, we've taken some bad damage to begin with. Hopefully we can get a good item from the deal with the devil. 3 hearts is enough. We shouldn't necessarily need any more red heart HP. Plus, there's so many HP upgrades within the boss pool that it's pretty likely that we're going to get one during the run. So it would be nice if we could get a tears up or a damage up or something like that from this first boss, just to make that next floor that much easier before we get that deal with the devil. And then we can worry about getting HP later once our run's a bit more sorted on the damage front. Bighorn bombed himself right there, so that helps us out. Just gotta watch for his little portal things that he shoots out. And this should be an easy wrap up to the first fight. We get a range upgrade. I guess I'll go ahead and take it. I was really hoping for a tears up or for a damage up. So now we're going to be looking for that from our next, probably our next item room and our next boss room. And if we don't get it from there, we're going to have to get something from the devil room, or we're going to quickly fall behind on this run, because I need a lot more help from the game than some other people do. This is gonna be hard. Yeah, this is not a friendly room. We lost our soul heart. So that came and went really quickly. That was a tough room for it though. We'll see if we get anything from this chest. We get an Eternal Heart, which, so there's a health upgrade. We can come back and pick that up at the very end of the run, or at the very end of the level, not the run. Yeah, it's not quite what we're looking for right now. I would rather have a Soul Heart than that Eternal Heart currently. I also don't know if losing an Eternal Heart counts as red heart damage. So we're fixing to go into this room. This room isn't going to be fun. We got a bunch of the... I don't know what those are called. I don't know if they're dingles or what they are, but we're going to be trying to take these out as soon as possible and use that good old range upgrade that we got to try and kill these from further away. They do their little random blips all over the place, and they can be hard to predict. At least hard for me to predict, once again though. Not exactly the best person at the game. We have enough bombs. I'm definitely going to blow up. Definitely going to blow up that rock to get the key. And we actually get a golden key as well. So that will help us out. That means we won't actually have to use any keys on this floor. I am interested in finding the shop. We don't have enough money right now, but if there is a donation machine, we could bomb the donation machine to get a Soul Heart if there's one available for sale. And if there's a donation machine available. There may not be a donation machine. Since that's a tighter room, I'm gonna go here first and do my best to not get killed by all these things. Okay, let's see what we have in here. There is no Soul Heart, but there is a reroll machine. So let's try and get a Soul Heart. And yep, there's the Soul Heart that we need. So now we should be good. It's probably smart for us to go straight to the boss at this point, because there's not going to be enough rooms left to get a reroll, so we might as well just try and find the boss. I hate this room, so I might automatically lose my Soul Heart, but I am glad that we found this room before we found this room after we got the Soul Heart. I'm actually going to blow those up, just because I'm already going to have a hard enough time dodging all these. There we go. I hate this room. It seems like this room always ends up screwing me over whenever I don't have a Soul Heart. Try and move quickly, but I never seem to be able to move quickly enough. This is not good. Woo! I just barely got through there. It's bad positioning on my part. It is probably smart to go find the item room, just because I figure the item room is probably just one room below this. Yeah, there it is. So I think it's smart for us to go ahead and go into the item room, as the item that we get out of it could potentially help us kill the boss easier and save more of our health. Now we got a fiery leaper. And we got a spitter thing. I don't know what they're called, but... And we got Bob's Brain. So Bob's Brain, while it could help us kill the boss quicker, it could also result in us losing our deal with the Devil Chance very easily and even dying really easily. So I'm not about that. We're just gonna kill the boss the old-fashioned way. We're gonna try and avoid all these leapers too. Got a champion one in here. I'm trying to get rid of the champion. There we go. Try and get this one while we're over here and Monstro's further away from us. Now it's just us and Monstro, and we can beat Monstro, so. Now, I had talked before about some of the new YouTube shows I've been watching about the... Ooh, this will give us soul hearts. That's nice. I'm definitely taking Lord of the Pit. I don't think I'm going to take Gimpy. I'm probably going to reroll Gimpy, but... Ooh, hey, a dime. But Lord of the Pit will be a speed up, and it'll be flight. So that's definitely worthwhile. And... Gimpy is not worthwhile, but Brimstone is worthwhile. So now our run is 1. We shouldn't have any issues for the rest of this run, so we can talk about whatever we want to now. Pretty much once you get Brimstone, it's not hard. I don't want to say it's hard to lose a run. It becomes significantly easier to win a run once you get Brimstone. Brimstone is probably one of the best items in the game, and it helps that it shows up relatively frequently, at least in my experience, in the deals with the devil. So, Mom's Knife is also probably the other one run, but I suck with Mom's Knife. So, usually there are times where I just won't take it just because I'm still bad with it. What are we doing over here? We gotta. We have a lot slower tier recharge rate on it, on our Brimstone this time, so. Didn't mean to do that. It will be nice to get a damage up for Brimstone, just so that we are doing more damage with each Brimstone tick. But we should be fine. And I do realize now, I forgot to go get that red heart on the very first run, or on the very first floor. I don't even remember if that was this run or if that was last run. They're all starting to run together. Ah, goodness gracious. Okay, so now we're just hunting for that item room. And we would like to get some kind of red heart HP. So that could be through an eternal heart, or it could be through just an HP upgrade. I'm not really concerned about where it comes from. I'm wanting to get one. See what we get in our item room. Get +3 soul hearts. I'll go ahead and take that since soul hearts are our health right now. We don't have any red hearts. I will go ahead and take the soul hearts just because it's basically a 3 health upgrade at this point in the run. I'll take this 2 of hearts. That doesn't do anything for us. Got another luck upgrade. Two troll bombs. That's not going to do anything for us. Yeah, so I talked a little bit about that new YouTube channel, and they're not even a new. I'm going to leave that. I can come back and re-roll that. It's not even like they're a new YouTube channel. It's just one that I haven't seen before. But wow, that was a great shot by him. He predicted where I was going. But yeah, it's interesting just the analysis that goes into it, and there's some movies that they discuss on there that I'd never even heard of before. I wouldn't say I'm like a horror movie aficionado or anything like that. Like I enjoy them sometimes, but I wouldn't say that like I know everything there is to know about horror movies, or I'm a particularly big fan of them. This is good. Binky's at least a huge tiers upgrade for us. So even if we're not getting more damage, no, I don't want that. Even if we're not getting more damage, we do get more. We recharge the brimstone laser faster. So is there a? Yeah, there's a battery in here. So I will come back up here, and we'll go re-roll this again. And nope, that's not good either. Getting hit, 1 mid-range orbital. Yeah, no, that's not good enough. But we also don't have enough rooms, so I guess it's gonna have to be good enough. Going down to the next floor. Yeah, it brings up a lot of movies that I had never even heard of before. Like it's a lot of like Asian movies and movies by Asian producers and everything. I mean, they all seem to be good, pretty solid movies. It's just I never would have known anything about them until I saw them on those videos. Nope. This is why we still need some more damage. Brimstone is strong, but it would be nice to have a bit more damage to go with it. I'll take the bombs. I'm not gonna take the battery yet. High Priestess is good. Leaving chance to fire a creep leaving tier that deals double damage. Yeah, we'll do that. I guess that... No, it doesn't synergize with Brimstone. It shoots out another tier in addition to Brimstone. So it doesn't synergize how I thought it would and how I wanted it to. I was hoping every once in a while we'd just fire a creep Brimstone, but alas, that is not how it's going down, so... Honestly, probably the dream pickup here would either be like Magic Mush or the Halo or something, but even something like not meat. Is it called meat? Something like meat would be good. That's a damage up and a health up. I would take something like that too. And I would also take just a straight damage or a straight health upgrade too. I would just prefer something that's kind of a combination of both. So we get a health upgrade, which I'm going to take. And then... what is that? So we get pills. I'm definitely going to take Dark Bomb. And I am definitely going to take the Mark, because the Mark gives us a big damage up. Or not a big damage up, it gives us a damage up, but whenever... with all of our, with lasers being like a tick damage, then it's, every damage is a pretty big deal, so. Yeah, that was, man, that was painful. Let's see, boss trap room. Yeah, I'll do it for this. This is a dangerous room. Yep, and that is why. Because I'm not good at fighting the peep. There we go, that's peep down. I think we have a chub, yeah, that's what I thought. We got the super fast chub though, so we gotta be careful. He got hit by the creep shot, which slowed him down just enough for us to be able to dodge him. Get another soul heart. Dark Bomb's coming in clutch right now. I haven't watched very many movies lately at all, though. I think I've mainly been watching like TV shows, like YouTube. We don't have live TV. No, I'd rather have this. We don't have live TV. We just have like, we have Hulu, where we watch like House Hunters. My wife watched Fixer Upper, and she gets ideas about what I'm gonna need to do on our house whenever we get one. And then we watch, like I watch a lot of like Gordon Ramsay shows. I think Gordon Ramsay is interesting. I mean, obviously I like watching the highlights of him calling everybody dumb, but I also think it's interesting just how he basically teaches everybody with trial by fire style. I think that's primarily based off of the fact that that was kind of how he learned. Everything that he learned was just trial by fire. You experience it and you adapt, and if you can't adapt, then you're not cut out for it. Which I think there's something to be said for that mindset. I don't know if I 100% agree with it, but I think I probably agree with it in more situations than one, or in more situations than not. And I also watched on YouTube. I had YouTube TV for a while. We don't have it anymore, but I've bought some of the seasons of Forged in Fire on YouTube. So I watched that too, because I've actually thought about in the future. Right now we're in an apartment, so you can't really set up a forge while you're in an apartment, you know. They frown upon things that could potentially set their entire source of income on fire. I don't understand it. I don't get why it would be such a big deal, but I guess they have their reasons. So I watched Forged in Fire because I have considered in the future. Is there anything in here I want? I think I've checked in here like 6 times. Nah, there's not. I don't really need anything out of here. I have considered in the future doing some blacksmith stuff, depending on like where we get a house and everything. Obviously, if we're in the middle of like a neighborhood and our neighbors are like right on top of us, I'm sure they wouldn't take too kindly to hearing a whole bunch of hammering going on like first thing in the morning. Probably wouldn't go over super well. So obviously it depends on where our house is, how much space we've got, and finances and all that kind of stuff. But I do think that it would be interesting to do do custom knife work. That's probably what I would do, is I would want to do like custom like kitchen knives and chef's knives and things like that. And I think that would be really neat. I'm sure it would be really difficult to do, it'd take a while to learn, probably pretty expensive to learn, but that's something that I've kind of got an idea that I've gotten in my head from watching Forged in Fire. It's just like, hey, like this could be really cool to do, because there are a lot of like quote-unquote part-time bladesmiths on there that they do other work for their actual money, and they do that for fun. So I think it's an option. I don't know how seriously I will consider it, but the show interests me for that reason. We will pick up Humbling Bundle. Humbling Bundle is going to be great. It'll double all of our consumable drops. I guess I'll just do this. I'll bomb it. We'll get the extra deal with the devil chance too. I don't want either of these things. I probably should take the Bible though, just because I will take the Bible, I guess. Just because the Bible is in a whole bunch of item pools. I'll take the battery or the 9-volt. And there is no full charge. Let me do this. See if I can, yeah, okay, so there's a full charge, and I'm gonna re-roll that. Mr. Me. I'll see if Mr. Me will grab the compass for me, and he will, so that's nice. How nice of him. And then I will buy this full charge so that we can keep rolling without having to worry. So now we've got the compass, which means we know where any kind of special rooms are. We don't have to try and figure that out. We can kind of guess a bit about where we're going. Oh, I didn't even see him. We can guess a bit about where we're going based on knowing where these special rooms are. I don't want Samson's chains. It does contact damage and it can block tears. So there is something to say for it, but as of right now, I don't think that I want it. I will maybe make a decision later about coming and getting it, depending on if we use our reroll somewhere else. I will check though. Samson's chain. So it's not a speed down, which I really thought that it was. And I noticed that we have a full charge in this room as well. So I am going to come up here, reroll Mr. Me. I will take Charged Baby. I believe that Charged Baby does a little bit of electrical damage to other enemies. And it makes it where batteries are more common to drop. And when you have a spacebar item that lets you reroll items. That's definitely nice to have. So we're in depths 1, so I will go ahead and push towards the boss. Hierophant is helpful. Get a mini boss right here. Super Lust. This could, I think Super Lust can also drop the virus. I don't know, it drops Yum Heart. Well, I don't really want Yum Heart, but guess we'll leave it. So now I've got 2 pedestals that I'm potentially re-rolling. No, I think I still just have 1 pedestal that I'm re-rolling. I'm waiting for Charge Baby to give me some, Charge Baby makes it where sometimes they freeze. I really thought that Charge Baby also made it to where they dropped batteries more often. Yeah, I do think that it would be neat to do the, it would be neat to do some kind of like bladesmithing type work. Be useful, you know, we wouldn't have to buy it. So many people now coming full circle back to talking about, coming full circle to talking about like wedding showers and stuff. So many people want like knife sets and everything for wedding showers, which I mean obviously you use knives a ton. Just if you cook, even if you don't cook, just eating you use knives a ton. But I mean obviously people want those, whereas if I could just make a knife set, then we would never have to buy a wedding gift anymore. We could just always, I could just make custom knives for everybody. Granted, it would always be a whole lot more expensive, but it could be done. So there's Yum Heart. I'll take Gish just because Gish... Ah, that was stupid. I'll get it back though. Gish at least, I can take. Whether or not we want to is another question, but I can take it. There is a curse room, so I'm going to go up to the curse room, and I also want to see what this dice room is as well. So this curse room was not worth it. We do get a battery out of it, but I'm not going to come back in here just to get a battery, I don't think. The moon, no thank you. A 6 room, I am not going to re-roll this run, so no thank you. So we'll come back down here and we will re-roll Mom's Heart in this mini boss room. We get Big Fan, and apparently Big Fan does contact damage. I didn't think that Big Fan did contact damage, but hey, that's the good thing about having this item description on, is you can figure out all the times that I've been wrong. So apparently Big Fan does contact damage. Might as well just go ahead and start off with the mini boss. I'm not gonna have any issues. Bob's Rotten Head is not great, and I'm not gonna take it, but I will at least pick it up because we could potentially get the Bob transformation. I'm just gonna blow up all of these if I can. There we go. Let Dark Bum pick that up. My boss trap room is just a gray chest. Don't know if that's worth it. Got double key, so I'll go this way and hit the item room first. Goat Hoof is a speed up. We don't have a trinket yet, so we might as well take it. Conehead, we get a soul heart and a chance to ignore damage, so that definitely seems worthwhile. We'll head over to our shop. I'm gonna blow these up just before I do something that's stupid. Thought that we would be able to kill him before. That's showing that we still don't really have much damage. We actually haven't gotten a damage. We've gotten 1 damage up. This is not worth it. The coupon is nice, but once again, I don't think that it's worth it. Nun's Habit is good. I will take Nun's Habit. and we'll head on out. I'm holding on to this Hierophant card just because Dark Bum, he should be paying out, so I'm keeping it more for a rainy day kind of thing. I don't know where, and I don't know. That's annoying. So we do get another a charge in here. So that means we have an extra charge. Ouch. And we are heading to the boss, so I'll just go ahead and go up here. There's not really much incentive for us to go to the other rooms. We have already found all of the main rooms on this floor, and there's nothing really waiting for us in any of the other ones. There aren't any other special rooms that would be worthwhile for us to go to. So I think we just go ahead and head straight to the boss and roll on down. Oh, this is mild. Well, I'm glad that we didn't have another room we wanted to go to. We are moving quite fast due to this goat hoof. It's not necessarily a bad thing, just something we gotta be aware of. I will be looking to get some kind of other damage upgrade from this deal with the devil, so let's see what we get. And we only have a 45% chance somehow now. I will take the Pact. That's another Tears Up, at least, and it gives us Leviathan. I won't take either of these, and I won't take any of those. So we'll just go ahead and head on down. Got another really small damage up, I believe, and the big thing out of that is the Tears Up. I think that the cap for Brimstone is at 15, so we're basically at the Tears cap. All that we could really get now that would help us out is damage, because ultimately going from 15 or 17 to 15 isn't going to do very much. Damage would be a lot more beneficial at this point. But I think that this is a one run. We have Polaroid Invincibility whenever we need it, and we got Dark Bomb that can keep us stocked up on red hearts as well, so I don't think that we have absolutely anything to worry about on this run. So yeah, the way the boss is that way, so there's no way I think that it would be down. So we're just gonna go ahead and head to the right and head up to the boss area. Let Dark Bum pick these up. There is a curse room that probably is worthwhile to go to. So we will go to this curse room. Whoa. Since we have the Hierophant card, we've got a little bit of insurance on health. And then since we have flying, we'll actually only take one dark heart worth of damage. Oh yeah, this definitely wasn't worth it though. 2 keys. I would rather have the demon heart than the 2 keys. Now the batteries are dropping like flies, so. Whoa. I'm really surprised we didn't take damage there, but I'm not gonna complain about it. Got the Matriarch. I haven't fought this boss very often, so I'm liable to take quite a bit of damage on this boss just because I haven't fought it very much. Took more damage than I wanted to on that, but I'm not taking that. Health up. The tears up isn't really gonna... Tears up ain't gonna do much for us, so we're gonna keep re-rolling this to try and get some kind of damage up. We just gotta be really careful when we go back into this room that we don't run straight into it. That's another HP upgrade, so that's not what we want. Try one. This is gonna be the last time we try. I don't see any other charges, and I don't particularly want to go look for them. That'll be good enough. It's a little bit of a damage up and a range up, which doesn't do anything for Brimstone. The main thing we were looking for is some kind of damage. So I'm gonna go up, but I think that I'm gonna have to go left. I think that going up is probably not gonna be the way to go, but it's worth a shot. We'll see what's in here. Oh, we got, okay, so 3 red chests is good. And it takes us straight here. Do we have... I don't know if we have any guppy items yet. I don't think that we do. So this would be 2 out of 3 on guppy, but we're in womb 2, so we're not likely to actually get any other guppy items. We're not likely to get another deal with the devil unless we get it out of one of those other red chests. So I don't necessarily think that it's worth taking these guppy items right now. I can't re-roll though, so we have, yeah, so we don't have any guppy items, but sorry, that popped pretty bad. We don't have any guppy items, but this would make us 2 out of 3, so I guess I'm gonna take it, and then I'm gonna use the Hierophant card. That's another one, so that's nice. We really need for this other red chest to be like Guppy's head or something. This is gonna give us another soul heart too, so this is gonna help. I thought it'd be a soul heart, it was a red heart. This will help offset some of the cost of the deal with the devil. Especially if he pays out. Doesn't look like he is, but... And there we go. That was really lucky. So we got full guppy now. And we have the ability to reroll it. So we got Infestation 2. We just need him to pick this up. And we're pretty much at the same HP that we were at when we went in there. So the one run is now become even more of a one run. Plus getting all the money that we don't need. So I think, yeah, why not? We'll do the lamb on this one, and go down and try and do a victory lap. Guppy's tail is gonna make it where we get more chest spawns, so we're gonna be needing the keys. But fortunately, Humbling Bundle is gonna make it to where when we get keys, we get twice as many keys. I am going to take this extension cord. I don't necessarily need the speed right now. And yeah, so now we're definitely set. This is definitely a victory lap, a run worthy of a victory lap. Plus, we'll get more damage as well. So we will try and go for a victory lap on this. And then on the victory lap, we'll do the Citadel and Isaac and everything. You see, we're getting a ton of spider spawns just from killing everything so fast. We're actually at max HP now, without even doing anything. And we get It Lives, and it ain't gonna be living for long, that's for sure. flies going in. Our spiders haven't even attacked it yet. We got the deal with the devil, which we've already fought. So now we will go down. We'll go down and make our way towards fighting the lamb in the dark chest. All I'm really concerned about here is just fighting the boss. I have no incentive to go into the... I have no incentive to go to the curse room anymore because we have gotten everything that we really need out of a curse room. The only other things that we'd really get would be like Cursed Eye, and I mean, we don't want Cursed Eye. We saw what happened last time we took Cursed Eye. Steam Sail isn't useful now, but I don't know if Steam Sail carries over to Victory Laps or not. I guess we'll find out. Bomb Bag, I'll re-roll. I guess, why not? Can we do... We can. Joystick does work with Brimstone. So that's good to know, at least. Now we got the sack of pennies, so I'll try and get another reroll just so we can reroll the sack of pennies. I have to clear this big room. I don't want to clear this big room, but we don't have a choice. Let's see what we get out of the sack of pennies. We get cancer. Yeah, cancer's good. I always time that wrong. Fallen doesn't stand a chance, though. I just gotta watch out for the feet. And easy run. All right. Go down to the dark chest now. Oh, what? Well, man, that was disappointing. That's such a... Man, that's a sad way to end a run. I could have sworn that I could go down to the dark chest as Isaac. Yeah, I should be able to go down to the dark chest as Isaac. I don't know why I wasn't able to. Well, sorry for the abrupt ending, but I guess that's where this episode's gonna end. If you enjoyed the video, again, I'm really sorry for the ending, but if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, hit that thumbs down button and let me know what I could do to make it better. If you want to see more content like this, I have more Binding of Isaac videos up on my channel. You can subscribe. In addition, I'm working on putting some Hades content up as well. I'm going to be looking at playing multiple roguelikes and potentially branching out to other games depending on if there are things and suggestions that you as the viewers would like to see. So if there's anything that you want to see me try and play, just leave it in a comment down below. But until next time, y'all have a good one.